Hello everyone. So today let us take a look at this question on the community. Now this question is about releases, fixed versions in Jira. Now you can always create a release in your project. Now the question is that do we have like a workflow for these releases? And what Ina is asking here, that when we have like a release, then we plan the work, basically figure out what needs to be done, and then we execute the items, and then we of course release it. So in Jira there is no workflow for a release, although there is a status which can be used to identify whether this particular release is released or whether this particular release is maybe archived. So basically you have this status, which is in a way useful, but the way Jira works is you have issues that are part of these releases, or they can be part of these releases, and those issues are basically, you can have epics, you can have stories, and the lifecycle or the workflow is actually at the issue level, not really the release level. But good thing is that Jira will let you search for items. For example, you may want to search for all the issues in a particular release, so you can of course click on that particular release number. But there is a better way of doing it, or a quicker way of doing it in case you want to report. So you can always go to your issue navigator, and if you go to your issue navigator, what you can do is you can actually write a simple JQL, and that particular JQL can help you to identify. So you can basically use something like fixed version, which is of course the fixed version that we were looking at, and then you have to use a function called released versions. Now if you type, or if you press enter, it will give you the list of all the issues that are part of a specific, or maybe any release or any fixed version which is released, the status. But you can also filter this based on the project name or project key. So you can type in here SSP, and then of course you have the list. So you can actually in a way figure out, of course, apart from the status or that particular option, I think status of the release is a bit confusing. It can be a bit confusing in case you are trying to compare it with the issue status, but using this JQL you can always report, because this JQL will give you the list of all the issues that are basically released. So this is definitely useful, and this can of course be used to basically create a report. So I'm just trying to use not in. So not in hopefully will give you the list of maybe all the items that are not released. And of course, this can be used to create wonderful reports. Let me add a column for fixed version. So basically, just like your released versions or issues that are released, you can also check issues that are part of not released. So definitely useful. And that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about in this video. So for example, right now we are looking at release versions, which is right now version 1 and version 4. And if we do not in, and if we click on the search button, we have, I believe, version 2 and 3. So that I think makes sense, because if we go back to the project, so I'll just go back to the project, which is SP, and if I click on the fixed version or releases, we can also verify and validate. I think release 1 or 3, whatever, or 4 versions are released. So no, I don't really want to click on the reports. I actually want to click on the releases. So let us take a look. And of course we are now looking at version 2 and 4, but version 1 and 2 and 3, version 1 and 4 are released. So you can always write queries to get this information. And that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about and share today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.